Tonight, we take an in-depth look at a disturbing trend this presidential election year. A review of CBS News reveals a surge of so-called swatting attempts targeting public officials, including politicians from both parties. CBS's Scott MacFarlane reports these attacks can end with armed police surprising unsuspecting victims.
On Christmas Day in upstate New York,
we have multiple units responding to your address.
Sheriff's deputies raced to the home of Republican Congressman Brandon Williams after someone made a hoax call to 911.
A male voice had called and said, "I just shot my girlfriend in the head 3 times, and I'm going to commit suicide."
Williams was a victim of swatting.
Hands up!
That's when someone calls authorities to report a fake emergency to trigger an armed police response at the victim's home.
This is an assassination attempt.
You think so?
Absolutely. They are looking for a violent act to happen at your home at the hands of the police.
Maine's Democratic Secretary of State was swatted 24 hours after she ruled Donald Trump's name should be removed from her state's primary ballot.
It seemed designed to send a message to scare me or to silence me.
We contacted U.S. Secret Service. They have no knowledge of any fire call for this address.
Even the White House was menaced by a false call claiming a fire this week. A review by CBS News reveals there have been more than a dozen swattings of public officials and judges just since Christmas, including 2 judges overseeing cases against former President Trump.
The response teams are all real. They're armed with real guns, real ammunition. And in the end, someone who's totally innocent gets hurt or killed.
Former Secret Service Deputy Director A.T. Smith warns swatting incidents can turn deadly, as happened in 2017 in Wichita when police shot and killed a person who moved toward them outside.
They don't just knock on the door and say, hey, the police is here. Usually it's a tactical entry.
Brandon Williams says the swatting frightened his family.
What happens next? Who's the next person coming up the driveway?
And Scott MacFarlane is here with us. This is happening a lot, right? I mean, what is the FBI doing about it?
The FBI tells us 500 swattings just since May. They have a new command center to better track the cases, they say. But one of the victims from last week, Senator Rick Scott of Florida, has just introduced legislation calling for 20-year prison sentences for swatters.
I think they're going to catch these people. Scott MacFarlane, thank you so much.